Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, how are y'all doing? I need to continue to set up a little bit here. Excuse the change of the light. There we go. There's my usual setting. All right. So, how is everybody doing? And I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope you're ready to get some productivity done because I might go a little bit longer than what I normally do today. I don't know yet. I was thinking about going till about 12ish, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how my back acts. But yeah, we'll go from there. We'll play it by ear. Hey, Koki. Good morning. Or it's almost nighttime for you, isn't it? No, wait. Evening, I think. Time zones. I'm not good at them. Good morning, Rachel. Good morning, Barrett. Hey, cool gamer. How are y'all doing? Leave in the comments what you're working on today. And yeah, I think I've got my timer set up. Yep. But yeah, so I think I'm going to be working on my Kindle Vella project for today. And I am looking for beta readers. It is a fantasy. It is going to be about either 36 to 42 episodes long. So it's not going to be ongoing forever. There is going to be a cutoff point. And yeah, each episode is close to 3,000 words. It's either a little bit under or it's a little bit over. Season 1, I am working on episode 8 right now. I'm going to try to have about 12 episodes each round, I guess, with about 2 weeks in between with a break. I'm hoping to start publishing these episodes to Vela in September. I was kind of hoping like the 1st of September, but we'll just say September. Because I was kind of thinking that I would have all 12 episodes written by now, but stuff happens. So yeah, 9 p.m. That's one math did 7 and the other math did like 11. So I'm glad you're in the middle of that. Oh, goodness. Rachel says, I have a Vela and a Medium article, so that would work out well. And then Elizabeth begins at 12. All right. Elizabeth. Yeah. All right. Cool. And yeah. So if you're interested in beta reading, it is fantasy. It's vampires, werewolves, haints, which are spiritual beings of the South, and moon-eyed people and a bunch of stuff. There's going to be like a Bigfoot and everything like that. So a lot of cryptids, a lot of shapeshifters and things like that. So if you're interested, let me know. It's going to have a tiny bit of romance in it, but it's mostly going to be fantasy, comedy, mystery. Working on a cup of coffee. I am too. And bulldog snuggles. I may have been up too late reading a book. Story of your life. Yeah, I get it. You're going all out for it. My writing partners and I are posting as we go. It's chaos. Probably should. Yeah, I wanted to get 12 episodes done before I even started posting. That way, I would have 12 weeks of content just in case something happens, because my life is chaos. And yeah, that way I'd give myself a little bit of breather. I wouldn't be stressed, because I did at one point have a story up on Wattpad, and it was great. I enjoyed it, but then I burned out really quickly because of the stress of trying to write an episode every single week instead of having some back end content. So yeah, There you go, Rachel. By the way, Rachel, I am on the 8th chapter of your beta read. I want to say 8. I could be wrong. It's somewhere around in there. So yeah, I'm making progress. I was going to actually email you later on today about my progress, just so you know. But yeah, shoot Barrett email or IG message or something. Renee, curious how you outlined your episodes. Good morning, good day, whatever it is. My outline is somewhere around here. I don't outline very much. So my outlines are like 1 sentence per scene outlines, if you would even call that an outline. Where in the heck is it? It's probably in my notebook in the living room because that's where I was last working on it. I think that's where it is. So it's basically a list that looks a lot like this because I do the same outline for my videos. So episode 1, I have, introduction to the character, introduction to the players. And I have each character that's going to be a main character or a person that has a point of view in the episodes. I have them make an appearance in that episode. And I think for the outline, all I had written down was they realized that they need some socialization for the pups and the brothers that basically lock themselves away from society. And so the pups and the brothers get sent to a school so they can get socialization and learn about the new technology and all that good stuff. And then episode 2, it was an introduction to the school. It's not an academy. These are adults. Well, the brothers are adults. The pups are 16. And it's not really an academy. There's a lot of adults that go to school there because there's like a 300-year-old grandma that just woke up out of her nap there. And there's like some 5-year-olds there. There's a lot of 20-ish year olds. There's a lot of 30-ish year olds. But there's also the brothers who Ansgar is well over 1,000 years old. And Christian is 600 and something years old. So yeah, there's a lot of ages there. I kind of want to do an academy story, but I didn't want it to be a coming of age story. But yeah, that's basically my outline. 1 sentence describing what's going to happen in that episode and go from there. A lot of people like to have greater outlines, but yeah. And for each episode, I also have the monster of the week where they find something that they have to kind of defeat, and I just have like a little 2-line or even just the name of the monster, and I go from there. That's it. Yeah, relate to the chaos. So much chaos. Good morning, Catherine. I was up too late for no good reason. The queen of insomnia reigns supreme. Yep, I get you. Good morning, Isabella. I hope you had a great breakfast. And Barrett wants to know what you had for breakfast. Good morning, Maggie. How are you? And Isabella had eggs and toast. I clicked on the wrong one. Woo. StreamYard jumping. I had eggs and toast too. We were breakfast buddies. Still working on this article about my experiences with people reacting to cognitive dissonance, but you can look me up on there. I'll DM you. Nice. Yes. Very, very good start of the day. Maggie's having internet issues, and I'm only getting about 10 seconds of video between 20 and 30 seconds of waiting. Oh no. I hope the gremlins go away soon for you so you can get some work done and all that good stuff. Yay, Rachel and Barrett. Awesome. Awesome. I will DM you on the Discord. Let me make a note because I've only gotten like 3 sips of my coffee, so if I don't make a note, I will probably forget. Even though it's important to me. So yeah. Because that's the way my brain is. Awesome. Okay. Beta. The more keywords I can put in there, the better. Right? Right. Gremlins. Yeah. Apparently, we all had a rough night. I hope the day turns around. Yeah. Need more tea. Be back soon. All right. Yeah. For some reason, I have like 3 notepads, and then there's like random sheets of paper. Trying to go to one notepad, but yeah, we'll see how that works. Cards on the table is going well, but I'm still 5K behind after only getting half the words I needed yesterday. I can't wait for hubby's vacay days to the end and the girls go back to school. Awesome. Sticky notes everywhere, solving a murder. Awesome. That's pretty cool. My computer was misbehaving badly yesterday. It's going better since the Windows update I did last night. Updates can help sometimes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into our first sprint. We've talked for quite a while. Sorry about that. There we go. All right. So stretch a little bit, loosen up your wrists and your fingers so that the words can flow more freely. Don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to get some snackies if you have some rumblies and the tumblies. And let's get started in. Can we click on the window? Thank you. 3, 2, 1. Get productive. All right. How did everybody do? Let me know in the comments. I got 236 words, and I actually found my outline and all that good stuff. But yeah, so this is kind of part outline, part trying to figure out which project to put up on Vella. But as you can see, the outline is basically a little bit about it, and then the character that's going to be in it, or the point of view, the character that has the point of view, and all that good stuff. So the outline, this outline right here, is not being followed right now because I got another idea, because I'm more of a planter than a plotter anyway, and I'm running with it. I'll eventually get back to the outline, and that's the reason why I was kind of hoping that this would be 24 episodes, but it's growing into 36, 42 episodes. So yeah. Where we got? Catherine came back with a cup of tea in hand. Awesome. I hope you enjoy it. Broken joined us. Hello. Broken is almost feeling 100%, so that's good. Maggie's still having some computer issues. Broken says doing a lot better, and that's after watching Prey. Oh dear, I was kind of hoping that it would be good, but we'll see. I actually got the notification that your vlog was uploaded, so maybe that's another computer glitch if you're still here, because yeah, it just popped up on my phone. Do not want a bourbon in my coffee day. Yeah. I don't think I've ever put any liquor in my coffee. I've put liquor in hot chocolate and eggnog, because rum chata and eggnog is amazing. But yeah, let's see. Broken says if you shut your brain off, and I mean really shut it off, Prey is fine. Rachel is editing, so no worries, but I've decided to rewrite some of this article. Nice. I will need to hop back over to Medium and see if I can find you and follow you. It's been a while since I opened up Medium. I need to do that. Outline. Where we're going, we don't need outlines. That's the story of my life right there. I try to outline, and then the outline, it's guidelines, and they're rules, and they just, I like watching them as they fly by, kind of like deadlines. And Catherine says that she's glad Broken's feeling better. Yay, back. I like double malts, blended whiskeys. Yeah. Fireball whiskey and me are friends. But I like more of rums. I really love rum chata and vodkas. I really like my vodkas. But that being said, I am not really a drinker. I drink when I'm like really, really stressed, or I'm having nights where I can't sleep. So I drink around 7 o'clock-ish, because then I can go through the heat phase of, the alcohol, and then get sleepy afterward. So around 9, 10 o'clock, so I can sleep. But yeah, it's weird.
Rum chata and eggnog.
Yes, rum chata and eggnog. You going to make an appearance, or you just going to like be a disembodied voice?
Disembodied voice, because I'm half naked. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I like Fireball and Dr. Pepper for birthdays. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I wish I liked Dr. Pepper more. I need to try that in Tijuana. I bet that would be pretty good in Tijuana. Catherine says, working on GSP edits and making progress. Doing semi-brainless tasks helps me to get my brain in gear. Yes, I'm a plantser. I tried pantsing, but I'd come to a point where I'd get bogged down and lost. Right. That's the reason why I try to plot, because a lot of times in the middle of a book, I just get kind of downtrodden, kind of lost. Sometimes I wrap myself up into a corner, and going back to the outline helps me like get back into the actual story that I wanted to tell instead of the left field that I, went into. Team planters, yes. Amaretto and eggnog, that's good too. Yeah. I'm a nurse, half naked man, do not shock me. In medium, I'm Rachel Adams. Here we go. Notes. Yay. I'm tossing in Discord too. Those liquor recipes are making me wish I could still have it. We used instant cheesecake pudding, rum chata, and whipped. Ooh. I'm gonna have to write that down. Oh my goodness. Sorry.
Sugar-free cheesecake pudding.
Hey, you got dollar bills thrown at you. Sorry, not making designs on your hubby, but don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. It made him feel better.
On that note, I have to quote Little Nell. Tease me. It's too good of a show to miss.
Go to work. Oh gosh, a decade in geriatrics, and nothing even makes me blink when it comes to nakeds. Yeah. You know he loving that. Exactly. Yes, we are making it rain in chat. Hello, Kitty. How are you?
I'm curious if anybody would actually get that too.
No.
Oh man. These people need more Rocky Horror in their life.
Most of them probably got it. Are you still naked?
Yeah, I got to
Kitty sent you dollar bills too.
Who?
Kitty.
Yay, Kitty.
Yay, Kitty. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. All right. Even though he wasn't going to make an appearance, he's still making an appearance, right? Right. It's all good. Okay. So, whoop. I think I'm actually going to switch over to another timer set because I kind of want to do like 25-minute sprints today instead of just the usual 20-minute sprints. Is that all right with everyone? Too bad, because I'm already going to have to start it.
If it is requested, give me just a couple of minutes and I will make an appearance.
Okay. Yeah, all the dollar bills. I guess my comment was same for this crew. It's fine. Yeah. He can make it a lot worse. Sprint. Yes. All right. We good? Sprint as you like. Awesome. Okay. So we'll start 25-minute sprint. 75. That's the 14th, right? Yeah, that's the 14th. So Devin Cutting's birthday is on the 14th, which is the same as one of my best friends, Mel. And Devin is always like throwing out there 75-minute sprints into the chats. So yeah, I think Maggie's going to do a 75-minute sprint on the 14th. Are you not? Devin sprints, yes.
75 minutes at a time?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I don't think I can focus for that long. I know I can focus for like an hour, but I don't think I can focus for 75. No, there you are. Yeah, you're not naked.
No, I'm not naked. Hi, everybody.
Yeah,
I'm standing
the
right here.
14th. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't buttoned the shirts yet.
Showing off your chest hairs and showing off our laundry.
It's not the laundry.
Yeah, it is.
That's blankets.
Yeah.
There, better.
Hi, husband.
Showing off my fat belly. Hello.
Rachel says hi. Catherine says hi.
Hello. There it is. Hello.
Yeah. Yep. It's opposite on the camera.
Because you got it turned that way.
Yeah, because Let me turn it back to you.
No.
Okay.
Not necessarily.
Okay. Need to set the sunrise Sunday 5 a.m. Riders Club. Yeah. See.
Hello.
All right.
Sadly, I will only be on here for a couple of moments because I have to go to work.
Yeah, he gets to do an open to close today because everybody in his workplace is sick.
Mm-hmm.
So much fun.
Paper Tiger does 90-minute to 180-minute sprints. Holy Hannah.
Yeah. And I noticed that HK is doing like the 24-hour sprint, but she's doing like the 25 minutes with a 5-minute break in between. And she's just letting it run, which I think is pretty cool.
See, that I can definitely get behind, just to have something that's always running.
Mm-hmm.
But to do 75, 90, 3 hours at a time.
Yeah. It's impressive.
I kudos to them.
Yeah.
Kudos to whoever can write that log, because I know I sure as hell can't. Oof.
The hand of the man. Hey, Mr. Valandis. At work, just listening. I hope you have a good day at work. If you can have a good day at work. Yeah, I love that one for when no one is around. Yeah, it's kind of like the Lo-fi channels. Lo-fi?
Lo-fi.
Lo-fi.
Yeah.
Lo-fi.
It's like hi-fi, but lo-fi.
Yeah, but I like watching those every now and then, especially when I'm writing or cleaning or something like that. Then, yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
She is. I get plenty of bites.
Mark my territory.
Every single day.
There's a reason why my nickname was Wolf back in, high school, college?
I guess, I don't know, it was before my time.
Mostly because I was growly.
Oh, she's growly all the time. She is growly.
If I don't have coffee, I growl more.
See, that used to be a reasoning, but I don't buy that anymore. Merely because we could be sitting in the car. She could have coffee. It could be 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I come up and say some dumb shit, and all of a sudden it's growl time. Because Kitty can attest, I say a lot of dumb shit.
Like wanting to order bad movies.
I'm going to order.
No, you're not.
I am getting Planet of Dinosaurs.
No, you're not.
You can go ahead and get that idea out of your head.
Oh my gosh. So
I will accept not going to see Oh Hi Mark on our anniversary. I am getting Planet of the Dinosaurs.
You can go see Oh Hi Mark by yourself.
No.
And then not bring any more abominations.
Oh no, if I go, I'm bringing signed stuff. Yes, I am. I will take my copy of Disaster Artist and have him sign it.
For those of you that have not seen the movie The Room, don't. No matter what he says.
Yes.
I like sprints where we can stop and chat. If I'm just editing, I can go for a couple of hours facing a blank page. It requires me freaking brains. Velociraptor.
Velocipaster is fantastic. I discovered Planet of the Dinosaurs the other day, and I absolutely have to have this movie. It's an hour long. They take stock footage from Harryhausen films and intercut it with 1992 camcorder ad-lib storyline footage. It is a train wreck. It's gathering material. I need it. When you need something, that's a responsibility.
No. Sharknado.
I have 1 through 3, as well as at least the first one to Riff Tracks.
Of course. Of course.
I think I have 1 through 3
Like
on
it's,
Blu-ray from the Dollar Tree of all places.
Kitty, you're not supposed to support him.
Yes, you are. Yes.
You're supposed to say no.
I feel for you.
Thank you, Rachel.
This is what she lives with.
Oh, constantly. Tyrannosaurus.
Yes.
Tyrannosaurus says no.
Yes. That's because Kitty loves me.
Yeah. I know. I love Kitty too, but she's supposed to say no.
See, for our regulars, Kitty is actually one of our IRL friends that we've known. God, how long have we known her? I think I've known you 15 years, Kitty, something along those lines. And Sam was immediately brought in, and we've known each other for over a decade.
Yeah, and I've known Kitty for
since we've been together.
8 years?
7 or 8, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, 7 or 8. 17.
Oh God.
Love both y'all.
Yes.
17,000 years.
Yes.
It feels like 17,000 years whenever he brings those movies to the gathering. Kitty. No.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut because you are somewhat of a family-friendly stream for the most part. I won't
You're
bring
allowed
up...
one F-bomb?
No, I'm not going to bring up an F-bomb. More like a B-bomb. You weren't around during the days of Spider Bukkake.
No, I was not around during the Spider Bukkake, and I'm glad I wasn't around during the Spider Bukkake. I have gotten the room. I have gotten the pocket flags, whatever that
was Miami Connection, which, by the way, I do want to own the unriffed version of that because I was going to talk to you about that. Vinegar Syndrome did a 4K version of it. And it's got all kinds of extras, and I want the movie raw.
No.
Yes.
No.
That's going to be one of the 3 that I'm going to have Laura order for me.
No.
Yes.
No.
6 String Samurai, they call her One Eye, and Miami Connection. Those are my 3.
No.
Yes. Because I've already got Hell Comes to Frogtown. So, yes. I need to own Miami Connection in 4K.
No, you don't. Yeah, it's PG-13. You're allowed one F-bomb.
Depending on which movie you watch. Yeah.
Disney PG-13. Well, no, Disney has had an F-bomb in one of their movies, has they not?
No. God,
yeah,
no.
I think so.
No, not an actual Disney property.
Hold on.
The 3 Spider-Man films, the MCU films, have gone to that. Where it was, and they cut it off. But those aren't full F-bombs, and those are actually produced by...
Yeah, let's not search that.
By Sony. Yeah, no. Using that word and the word Disney brings up all kinds of stuff we're not going to talk about on this channel.
Okay. I'm pretty sure there was.
Mm-hmm.
Are you 100% sure?
Mm-hmm. An actual Disney release property has never had that word in it. Now that's under the Disney moniker. Disney. My brain is filled with useless knowledge. and knowledge that not a whole lot of other people give a crap about, like extensive knowledge of North Korea and number stations and all kinds of geek stuff. But she can tell me something and I don't remember it 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
It's not that it's not important. It's not that I don't pay attention to it. It's the random access memory. Or no, that's not even random access memory. Memory cannot be overwritten. So, yeah.
So, okay. There's these quizzes up on YouTube with the 1970s, 1960s, 1980s music. And they are like trivia games, kind of like set up like a Jeopardy. And he will get maybe 4 things wrong. And he has to get the song and the artist.
Now, that's a self-imposed rule.
That's a self-imposed rule. He has to get the song and the artist. Whereas the quiz is set up where you only have to guess the song. But we made it harder because it's him, where he has to get both.
I'm not allowed to play Seen It
No.
or any movie trivia game
No.
with any of our groups.
No, he's not, because he just, yeah. And he will get maybe 4 wrong in what?
40
There's
questions.
like 40 questions on there. And the worst one that he had was a quiz about 1940s.
No, 1950s, because there's like
1950s
4
music.
bands that sound the same to me.
Yeah. So 1950s music, he actually got 10 wrong out of like 40 or 50.
But that
time.
was imposing the band rule.
And that was imposing the song and the band.
Yeah.
So technically, if you do the questions that way, it's like 80 questions, somewhat.
I scored pretty high on the Motown ones, though. So
Yeah, he did.
with the exception of I always mix up the chai lights and the spinners for some reason. I don't know why.
No. I am working on my Vela project, which is my fantasy, vampire, supernatural, paranormal, mystery comedy thing.
I'm working on going to work here in a few moments.
Yeah, he's got to go to work. Maggie says, if we move east, your hubby and my hubby can go to bad movies together.
Yes.
As revenge, I sent him to see The Host by telling it was tough.
See, in all fairness, there is a Korean science fiction movie called The Host that is absolutely fantastic. That one, I read the blurb on the back of the book, and it actually had me interested in reading it.
What, The Host?
Yes, the one by was it
Meyer.
Stephanie Meyer? Was it Stephanie Meyer?
It was Meyer.
Yeah, I mean, for some reason, I don't know why, but
Where's it at?
I don't know. The blurb on the back of the book actually made me kind of interested, but then I didn't want to subject myself to Stephanie Meyer.
Apparently, it's not in here.
Mm.
I think it's Meyer.
I don't know. It's one of them.
Yeah. Yes, he does have Trivial Pursuit brain. ADHD honors your ADHD.
Yes.
It isn't useless. It's trivia for the win. As in, for the writing. Yes, exactly.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I still need to put stuff up in the Discord.
Yeah, you do. All right. For those of you that do not know about our Discord, let me see if I can find it. Oh, no. My links page went away. Give me a second. But we have a Discord where you can find beta readers for your work or author readers for your work. And I am going to share the link. If you are interested in joining, click on that. And you can post up your stuff. Well, not the actual work in progress because, safety issues. But you can post the genre. Each beta reader channel. Words. Hold on. Let me restart here. So at the beginning of each channel, there's like a form that you can copy and paste where you can tell everybody what genre the work is in, how many words it is, when you want it by, and all this good stuff. And then you can post that and people can sign up to be your beta reader. And then you can send it to them and all that good stuff. So yeah, Uniting Beta Readers and Authors Discord. Link is in the chat.
Oh, crap, I gotta get my socks on.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on a sprint in 3, 2, 1.
Goodbye, everybody.
Get productive. All right. How did everybody do on that one? Let me see if I can get that to pause. There we go. I wrote a little bit after I got some more coffee and a little mandarin orange and sent the hubby off to work. Let's see. How many words did I get in? Not many at all. It's under 200. Let me know how y'all did. I forgot to put the little border thing up to let everybody know that we were sprinting. But that's okay. Got in 179 words. All right. For those of you just joining, make sure to check out the Uniting Beta Readers and Authors Discord. We have some people over there that are willing to beta read for you and have some works up for you to sign up to beta read as well. And it's free. That's the thing. All right. The host by SM, I think it's Stephanie. Is it Stephanie Meyer? Is very interesting in world building. Yes. I think I got like 2 chapters in, and then this book came out that I had been waiting for, and I never went back to it. So I probably should do that. You're welcome. Interstellar parasitism is a colonization method. Hey, Diamond Book Ruff, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Painting the Act 1 first draft of my story. Goal to finish before the timer ends. Let me know how that worked out. Eva lurking over on Twitch. Good morning. How are you? Eva's wanting to know if Rachel ordered through Bookin. I'm working on examples for the article for cognitive dissonance, so I rewrote 2 pages. Nice. You got this. Kuoki, I downloaded a bunch of indie game trailers for a video I'm making. Awesome. Can't wait. Let's see. Maggie says I got Devin's birthday sprint stream created in StreamYard. Nice. I think it's going to be on the 14th. I got 2 stickers, but the glass wasn't available, so the system refunded. Okay. I need to do some more shopping. Probably be next paycheck. I've got like a couple of things bookmarked on Book and Land and a couple of things bookmarked on JC's website that I really, really, really want. So yeah. Tonight is CGL and the writing contest. That was the other link that I was trying to remember to post. Thank you for reminding me, Eva. Because, yeah, I was going to link that. And I was like, what link was it that I wanted to look up? So, yeah. And there is the link to Devin's birthday stream thing. Oh no, I'm sorry that a supplier was a hassle. I didn't, Diamondback Rough, I didn't finish it, but I deleted something I shouldn't have. Getting confused. It's okay because I remember it. I have to rewrite it. And you got more than 10 words. It's awesome. You fixed something and you got 10 words. So that is awesome. Yes. Love my genre slut mug. Yeah. As a keeper of the names, I like to just say I know who won, and I'm the only one who does. Even with all the power. Oh my goodness. All right. That's awesome. I'm sorry if you hear that. I don't know if you can, but our bed is Our bed is a sleep number bed because that's where my husband works, and every now and then it will like self adjust. So it's going on right now, and it's got like a little motor in it, and yeah. Hey, look at Maggie pulling up the link. Awesome, thank you. So check out CGL tonight. If you did submit a piece for the competition, then make sure to make an appearance there and give it a watch. It's going to be a lot of fun. And you can also go to the link and bookmark it so you'll get notified of when it does go up. All the knowledge, none of the power. I wasn't a judge. The judges had the power, and they sure did wield it. Good. Such fun. Do hop by CGL. Yes, it will. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's always a lot of fun to watch CGL. So, yeah. All right. Let's see if we can get into another sprint. So, according to Devin's playlist, there isn't going to be another live stream until 12 o'clock. So, I was thinking I would run till at least 11:30. Which is about 30 minutes past what I normally do. That way we can get a couple more sprints in. I might go till 12, but I might want like a little lunch break or something because apparently I'm having hunger day today. But yeah. All right. So don't forget to stretch. Loosen your wrist up and all the tendons in your muscles and stuff so that carpal tunnel doesn't rear its ugly head and the words can flow freely from your brain to your fingertips. And get hydrated, whether it's coffee, water, whatever. Water is preferable for hydration, but we all know that we all need coffee or tea. And if you have some rumblies and the tumblies, don't forget to eat. Self-care is very important for us writers. All right. Let's go ahead and get started again in 3, 2, 1. Get productive. All right. How did everybody do? Let me know. See if I can get the next timer started. Maybe. Possibly. There we go. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Where did we leave off at? All right. So a reminder to pop by CGL tonight. You can go ahead and go to this link right here and bookmark it so you can be notified when it goes live. Maggie says the hubby is calling, so she won't get any words this sprint either. Hydrate or dihydrate. Exactly. And Diamondback had ice cream for breakfast, which I am heavily considering, doing ice cream for lunch because that sounds just, I'm an adult. I can do it, right? Right. Maggie's got a new vlog coming up. It's going to go live at 2, so make sure that you check that out. Broken saying that he needs to send me more agent episodes, and yes, you do. Good morning, JC. I hope you're doing well. What are you working on today? Heather joined us. Good morning, Heather. How are you doing? And what are you working on today? And Gwenna joined us. Hello. How are you doing? And I'm sorry that you had cancellations, but I'm kind of glad because maybe you can get some writing and reading and all that good stuff done too. So, yay. Let me know what you're working on as well. Good morning, Jenna. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Let's see. Sliding by to say hello between teacher things. Happy sprinting and take care. Thank you. And thank you for showing some love to the like button. I greatly appreciate it. And Maggie says, my writing plans are done for now. Hubby wants me to change the guest room back into the family office and move his desk out of the great room because he can't focus in there. Oh, I'm sorry. But hopefully he can get some more work done whenever you do the changeover. 50 words and some breakfast in the tummy. Awesome for Gwenna. Awesome. Be productive for me. I will try. Diamondback got in about 100 words. I didn't even do my word count. Oh, well, I was kind of reading over the first 4 chapters again before I actually send them to the beta readers because, yeah, I think I've only done 1 read through. So I probably need to do another read through before I send it. Tangible reads. Hello. Not a writer, but I like to read. You are quite welcome to join us in the productivity sprints because we are readers too. And yeah, it's all good. What are you reading today? Let's see. Gwenna says, not bad for coming in at 7 minutes left. Had chocolate Rice Krispie treat for breakfast, so ice cream sounds like a good brunch to me, right? You're welcome, Maggie. You have a lovely day too, and don't work too hard on moving around that the office and the guest room. I hope you have some help. Tangible Reed says, just showing you some booktube love, just doing chores now. Awesome. All right. Chores are needed to be done. Let's see. Heather says that she checked on a message sent to the possible in-person outdoor market I could sell my art at. Nice. Good luck, and I hope you get to vend there. That's going to be a lot of fun. Rachel got in over 1,020 words in the Medium article that she is writing. Awesome. I just want to get it right, picking out some examples. Yes. You got this. You are awesome. You all are awesome. All right. So did I get any words? No. So I mainly just read that time. I did read through the little... See, here's the thing. I've got like a prologue thing going on, but it's only like 2.5 pages. And I could probably break up like the paragraph chunks into like chapter headers. But I don't know if I want to do that. just, I think I kind of like it being the prologue because it shows, because I did kind of like a repetition thing with each character. And I think it being in a prologue type setting really shows that off. And if it was chapter headers, it wouldn't really have that effect, I don't think. Plus, it needs to be at the beginning. Let's see. Thank you. It is a Tea Turtle shirt. So Tea Turtle usually runs a lot of sales, but they don't have any affiliate things. So I am in contact with them, and whenever they do start an affiliate program, I'm going to hop on it. So yeah, but Tea Turtle has some amazing nerdy shirts, and most of the shirts that I wear in my videos and in my live streams are Tea Turtle shirts. I have a couple that aren't, but yeah. Yes, Gwenna is a ninja. Love being outdoors and selling outdoors. Yeah. If the prologue is meaningful, it's worth leaving. Right. I think it's meaningful, but these characters are my babies. They have been in my head for years and years and years and years. So I think anything with them is meaningful. Oh, goodness. But yeah. So I've been reading on that, and yeah. Let's see. I think a prologue should be used like flashbacks once per book and only when necessary. Personally, yeah. It's that's cute. I like that. I'm torn on prologue. See, I am too. I enjoy a lot of prologues, and I mean they work great in some books, but then there's like other books where the prologue is from 30 years in the past, and while it does tie together something, it just kind of makes you fall in love with those characters at that setting, and then you don't get those characters again, and it's you have that moment of disappointment. So yeah. I took my prologue out because it really only focused on the one character and was an info dump, not meaningful. Right. Hey, the fanfictioneer guy. Hello. How are you? I hope you're doing well. But I kept it for my own personal enjoyment, right? I might give it away in the newsletter. That's a good idea. And see, this is the reason why I need beta readers, because y'all need to tell me whether I should keep it or whether I should break it up into chapter headers, because each chapter is going to be a different point of view. And I have the prologue thing broken up in between the different characters, like telling a little bit about each one, giving a setup to the whole thing. Because again, this is going to be on Vela. So these characters just have so much freaking history. Like, I mean, one of them is almost 2,000 years old, and I kind of wanted to, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Keeping a prologue to give away is a great idea. Yeah. And any kind of like chapter that you kind of cut out, you can do like a deleted scene snippet in your newsletters or on your blog or something like that too. I am writing fantasy for the most part. This one is a supernatural paranormal fantasy. It is evolving around vampires and shapeshifters who shapeshift into wolves. Not werewolves, but shapeshifters, because they're two different things in my world. And it has a bit of a mystery in it because these vampires and the wolves need to be taught how to become part of, life again. And yeah, they're sent to an academy that does that. And this academy holds, all ages, all species, everything. And so they're doing, they do that. They teach about technology. They teach about social norms. They teach about social media and all that good stuff so that these people can live a normal life within society. And the mystery is that there's a few attacks here and there, and there's some monsters of the week and all that good stuff. So it's kind of like a mixture between supernatural and where there's a monster of the week and everything, and say, I don't want to use Twilight, but like Interview with a Vampire vibes kind of thing. So it's mystery, comedy, supernatural. How are peeps? Almost hit 20K today in a book I'm working on. Nice. Only 394 words to go. You got this. Awesome. I prefer sci-fi mystery. Awesome. Does an amazing critique. Definitely get a critique from her. You'll not regret it. Okay. I will probably hit you up a little bit later, probably after the live, maybe. That would be awesome. We literally have decided to cut scenes with one of the important couples in the plot and create for them their own book in that same universe. That is awesome. Yay, my fantasy is, I don't know yet, but it's from another planet. That's awesome. I love how, because you are in the process of plotting it, right? So yeah, it'll all fall together. Currently trying to revise and delete anything that is an info dump from my first chapter. Right. Yeah, I'm still live. I was thinking about going to about 11:30, 12 o'clock because I think the next stream on Devin's playlist actually starts at 12. So moving over to the YouTube stream. Yes, it is. It should be the same. I'll give you a link. Just in case. There we go. All right. My first chapter is kind of a prologue, though. You're right. Like, I'm no hero, and my other fantasy books don't really have prologues. But the Vela one, I'm thinking I'm going to have to keep. But we'll see. We'll see what everybody says. There you are at the Fictioneer. Awesome. Thank you. Broken's working on Directed episode 2. It explores space in the setting at a large, far more than Agent, which was obviously limited to Earth. Right. I love Agent. Hold on, guys. My mouse is doing its weird little I don't want to connect thing. Here we go. Okay. I'm pantsing instead of plotting because I'm horrible at outlining. Same. I feel ya. If that's not a sign I am supposed to pants, I don't know what is, right? I am horrible at plotting too. I usually go off the rails, but I like having somewhat of an outline. Like I said, a sentence per scene or a sentence per chapter to like guide me through the plot points. Just so, because I have a tendency when I get to the middle to kind of lose track or kind of lose determination. And I like to go back to the outline. Oh, thank you. Outlining can be challenging, or I just suck at it. I think until you get used to it, yeah, outlining is kind of tough. At least for me. All right. So let's go ahead and get into another sprint, shall we? Get some stuff done. Yeah. I'm very outlining depending on what each chapter contains, right? Yeah, for my bigger books like I'm No Hero and stuff, I had to outline. Otherwise, it would have never got finished. And even with the outline, because I went off the rails on the outline, it ended up being 250,000 words for book one. So if I had followed the outline, I wouldn't have had to cut so many words and still be cutting words. Right. Had to leave about noon to go to a doctor's appointment, but I can stick around for another 25 minutes or so. Awesome. Outlining is my favorite part. You need to give me some pointers. Because right now outlining is like, eh. Thank you, Lauren, for reminding everybody to hit the like button. And let's go ahead and get started in our next sprint, shall we? All right. Do not forget to stretch and hydrate and eat if you got some rumblies in the tumblies. And let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Get productive. All right. How did everybody do on that one? I got chapter 1 read through again and edited a few sentences that were a little rough. And made notes of things that I need to like circle back towards in later episodes. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Talking about fan fiction from the fan fictioneer, and they had to go, so that's all right. I hope they have a wonderful day, and we'll see them again. Broken says, I enjoy writing the moment in Directorate where Zai announces that she is to an alien, what she is to an alien, and realizes just how far away she is from her own territory, and when they're just like, what? Who? For someone who lives in a hyper-powerful civilization, it's a nice moment like, oh, I am really far away from home. Yeah. Sort of amounts to like if an explorer from England met the Native Americans for the first time and said, I'm an explorer from the British Empire. And the Native Americans would be like, okay. I really like that, though. And Broken says, it mostly came about when I was thinking of where she was and where she needed to go, and realized how the absurd amount of light years between the two. Just realized that some of these races wouldn't know much beyond their solar system or a small area around it. The number of species capable of traveling huge distances is limited in Broken's world. Gwenna got 382. Not that bad. Not that bad at all. Amazing work. Let's see. Author JC. I don't know why I'm reading out your full name. Finished breakfast and started working on editing the video for the day. Awesome. Rachel got in 327 more words, closing in on the suggestions to help, and then the end. Awesome. Told you got this. Diamond Book reorganized their work and got 10 words down and took a break. Awesome. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job. Doing well. All right. So let's see. The next stream starts at 12. Check out the pinned comment that I have in order to follow Devin's playlist for the day so you can get to more live streams. I do want to touch on one little petition that I found. If y'all are interested in signing for it. If not, that's perfectly okay. I am perfectly fine with that. But this is a petition to make rat poisons and stuff a little bit more safer for our wildlife. So whenever rat poisons are used, they sometimes don't die in the house. Some rat poisons are formulated to where they will guide the animal towards a water source, which most of the time means that they will go outside of the house. There, they get eaten by predators. And of course, if you know your biology, you know that poisons and stuff build in the system the higher up in the food chain that they go. So yeah, some of the poisons need to be a little bit more regulated so that they can be a little bit more safer towards our wildlife. And that petition is for that. Kind of like the DDT scare back in the day when DDT was causing a lot of issues with wildlife. They were causing eagle eggs to be thinner, and therefore when eagles went to sit on the eggs to keep them warm, they would actually break the eggs. That was because of the DDT pesticides. And among other things, a lot of our predators' numbers went down because of the pesticides and the poisons and stuff that we used to use on our crops. So this is along the same line as that. So while the poisons work well and they make our lives easier, it does cause damage still. So there needs to be some better things done. Thank you guys for signing. Let's see. Heather says, I checked on a possible message from the place where I might be a vendor. Finished my water and coffee and made a snack for the hubby and me. Awesome. One was very important. The last one, it was pretty personal, but this one is both personal and also affects a lot of people. Awesome. Gwenna's sign, Rachel's sign. Heather remembers the DET thing. Yep. I didn't know that poison could cause that. Yes, it does. That's the reason why a lot of them are regulated like they are, because they can cause some serious issues down the line. There probably still are a lot of farmers putting pieces of meat out with poison for the wolves, so the wolves will take the meat instead of attacking their cattle. That was a huge issue back in the day too, and the poison would go up the food chain because the coyotes or wolves would eat it, and then these scavengers like the buzzards, the ravens, the crows, and everything would eat them, and it would just build up in the bodies as it went along and cause a lot of harm, cause thin eggs, cause dying out of multiple species, cause the numbers to get lower, and all that good stuff. Well, all that bad stuff, I should say. Yeah, DDT was bad news. Yeah, DEET. Well, DEET was a another pesticide way back in the day that had some certain effects like DDT too. So I got you. Thank you for signing. Awesome. Y'all know my heart. So thank you for allowing me to have a little bit of a soapbox here. Because, yeah, I see things and, it's important kind of thing. Yeah, that happened to the bald eagles. It did also happen to the golden eagles as well, and to Cooper's hawks. And there were a couple other hawk and falcon species that DDT affected, but the bald eagle kind of became the headliner, the mascot for the poison control, the pesticide control petition and bill and everything like that, because the bald eagle is our national bird. So that's the reason why most people know about the bald eagles and how it affected them, because they were on the endangered species list for so long and they were our national bird. But it did affect a lot of the other raptor species as well. Owls were heavily affected. There were a lot of scares with barn owls and barred owls and the little screech owls too, because they would eat a lot of the mice and some of the bugs and everything that were affected by the pesticides, and it would build up in their body and eventually kill them or affect the young that they gave birth to while the poison was in their body. There were a lot of non-births in the owl species because they would lay the eggs, but the eggs would be dormant. They wouldn't have anything in them. Kind of like our chicken eggs. Yeah. So it has a lot of effects. And what also people don't realize too is that it's not just raptor species. It's the, like I said, the buzzards, the crows and everything, our carrion species that eat the dead bodies, because those that died from the poisons, the carrions would eat them and it would build up in their bodies, and the poison would affect their offspring and their bodies. And then it just became an issue whenever they died, everything that soaked them up in the earth, because you have to realize that there are even more animals that help break down the bodies of the animals that have died. See where I'm going? And those poisons can still get into water systems and earth and land that was not sprayed by the pesticides, but those animals carried the poison to those areas and died. So yeah, plant life too. There are way fewer wild strawberries in the area that I grew up in because of the pesticides. And there are way fewer lady slippers, which is a beautiful flower, and trillions that grew wild in the forest because of pesticides and stuff like that. So yeah, it affects everything. Yes, falcons are also affected. Thank you. We visited a raptor rehab house this summer, and I just wanted to put this out there. Please don't toss your food out car windows. Exactly. Whenever you litter, it's not just going to sit there on the roadside. It's not going to be picked up by somebody. It's going to probably be picked up by an animal. Some birds use some of that for their nest, which can also affect the young. So some of our chemicals that we use in making our plastics and making our styrofoams and stuff like that can poison a nest. And it can also just, they swallow it and they die. They asphyxiate. They can't pass it through their bodies if they manage to not get it coated in their lungs. And it sits there and they go septic because it stays in their body and it grows bacteria and they go septic and they die from that. So yeah, don't litter. It causes another line of bad things that can happen. The same with gum. I mean, if an animal picks up a piece of gum, chewed gum, it can cause them to asphyxiate and they can't pass it through their bodies, and it can cause them to go septic, especially if they get a tear or something in their stomach because of the buildup of the food that they can't process because of that. So yeah, the rappers will dive in after the prey animals that eat the food you threw out and then get hit by other cars. Exactly. That's it. Why can't people just get a greenhouse? Yeah. There's, coming from a farm family myself, I can see the struggles that farmers have because they have to make money on their produce, and they have to have huge fields of produce in order to be able to sell it and make a living off of it. It's not a very lucrative business. So that's the reason why they turn to the heavy pesticides, because it's the only thing that works. It's the only thing that can put food on the table for their families. So I get it. I see both sides. But we are in a day and age where we can do better. We can formulate something better. And that's what needs to happen. Raptor centers are very cool. I worked for a wildlife rehabilitator in college, and a lot of the animals that we saw there were raptor species. They were barred owls and red-tailed hawks, and we had a couple of woodpeckers and cedar waxwings, which were little songbirds as well, and they are gorgeous and beautiful. And yeah. I saw birds try to use it and it made me sad. Yeah. And say, yes, that's also a big deal. If they swallow the paper, they can die. There were so many owls and falcons there. It's so lovely, but some will never be able to go back into the wild. Exactly. Another thing too is whenever they get hit by a car, they have to stay on the ground for a little bit. Even if they're okay, they sometimes get disoriented because of the hit. And whenever they stay on the ground, that's when bacteria and bugs and mites and fleas and all that good stuff can get to them and start to do damage. If the bird is not well enough to clean themselves, then the mites just grow and they eat the feathers. They do a lot of damage on the skin and flesh, and it builds up from there. If a rehabilitator can get to them in time, then they can be cleaned and rehabilitated to be put back into the wild, the bites and fleas and stuff taken off of them. But if not, then yeah, they pass away. So be careful while driving too. Sometimes it can't be helped because animals are crazy, but I'm not a big environment crusader or any of that, but it drives me crazy when I'm driving down the road and someone tosses trash out of their car. Just throw it away at home. It takes more effort to throw something out of a window than not. Exactly. Fortunately, I don't see that very often these days. Yeah. Farmers do get paid very, very little. The most that, I hate to say it this way, but the most that a farmer gets paid is whenever they have insurance on their crops and their crops fail. That's the most money that a farmer can see, usually, if they have the insurance. Greenhouses are costly. Backyard gardens are easier to maintain with no pesticides, but those big farms, yeah, it's very tempting. Yeah, I am. Most farms are run by big companies anymore anyways. Yeah, I probably out west and stuff, though. I still see a lot of farms out here that are very much still family owned and local. So probably like the larger farms that are in the middle section of our country. Well, probably some of the farms here too, but I know Tyson bought a couple of farms down in like Georgia and I think in the middle of North Carolina. When I worked at Busch Gardens and the water park next to it, they had just done away with using plastic straws. All the customers are upset. They need to get over it. I'm a terrible person. I had to tell somebody that the seagulls and other birds could drop them in Busch Gardens and where they are protected. Yeah. And the birds think they are worms and choke on them. Exactly. Yeah. I can see that about plastic straws. Plastic straws are dangerous. Anything plastic is dangerous for any kind of wildlife. It really is. Let's see. Problem with plastic straw alternatives is the ones a lot of places use just suck. Yeah. There have been some better paper ones out there, I've noticed. I think when we went to Applebee's, their straws were actually pretty good and they were paper based. So that's pretty good. You get metal straws from Dollar Tree, yeah. Therein again is another problem because a lot of people will buy the metal straws but only use them once because they're too lazy to actually wash them. So that can be another problem in and of itself. But metal is shinier and less likely to be confused for a worm. If a theme park wants to do that, they should order like 1 million silicone straws with their fancy logo on it and sell it for some sort of high theme park price. Yeah. Yes, CGL is tonight. And I will see if I can go back up here for the link back to CGL. It's almost 12 o'clock. It's almost time. Didn't get in as many sprints as I thought I would. But hey, we got some sprints in. Okay, so here is the link to CGL. Let's see if I can actually... Nope, I can't copy it. Of course. All right. Kids would make their parents buy them because of the logo. Exactly. I don't mind the sippy cup tops at Starbucks since they wouldn't make my refillable during COVID. Yeah. We did chit chat for a long time. They do prevent the use of straws, but they're still plastic. And a lot of people will not recycle them because they think that because they are a drink plastic that they are not recyclable. We're moving in the right direction. We really are. A lot of us are trying, but it also there needs to be more done. And it doesn't need to be just our level. It doesn't need to be just the citizen level. It needs to be wide. It needs to be government. It needs to be corporation pushed. All right. I hope y'all have an awesome rest of your day. Feel free to follow Devin Cutting's playlist because there are a lot of live streams going on today. The next one coming up is... Whoops, wrong one. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Elizabeth writes. So I'm going to copy this. Put it here in the chat. And there you go. Thank you so much, y'all, for joining me today. And hopefully I'll see you next Thursday. And of course, I'll see you in the chats between here and there as well. Be kind to one another out there. Stay safe. Be kind to yourself. Keep writing. Keep being creative. And again, thank you for watching and joining me on our live sprints. Maybe next time we won't be so chatty and we'll actually get some more things done. But I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the chat.